Alright guys, welcome back to Hundley TA. It is Wednesday and we're back at it, taking a look at SPY once again. So SPY's kind of crashed back down to these levels it was at the past month or so. So it'll be interesting to see if this is a true break and retest, and if it can bounce out of here, or if it's if it can't find a support and just crumbles down. But it's kind of at a confluence of the support zone and this uptrend, so would be interesting to see if that can hold and push it back up. Bitcoin's kind of struggling lately. It's dumped down quite a bit. You can see I have these trade setups. I've actually been doing a little bit of scalping when I can on both Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course that one didn't work out, but anyway, yeah, so not much going on there. I'll be interested to see if it can bounce out of the support zone. I may be interested in a market long if I start seeing it picking up steam and bouncing out of here, but I'm not so sure either, because we have a lot of lower highs and kind of a downtrend type structure forming here, so yeah, we'll see. Now let's have a look at Forex. Starting off with AUD USD. This one I thought was pretty solid zone, just didn't work out. The price just absolutely melted for some reason over this zone, but the good news is I'm gonna look at a short if it does come back for the retest. So I have that set up ready to go. GBP NZD, this is probably the most whack trade I've ever experienced. Just total whiplash. Almost triggered my stop loss there, like honestly just a couple cents away, and then went all the way back down, triggered my take profit, and then just straight back the other way. This honestly probably shouldn't have been a trade I took anyway, even though it did work out luckily. But yeah, I mean, this zone just was kind of iffy. I thought it'd work out as a resistance because it had a few times before, but I definitely not considering it for a long on the support side, because history shows it's not a good idea. You know, it's bounced once there, but ultimately fell through. There it worked out. There it completely crumbled. And then over here it's just getting too squiggly, like crossing it. So honestly at this point I think I'll probably just get rid of this zone. But I'm glad the trade worked out. But yeah, something I want to get better at is just really polishing those zones, because I've been trading some real chunky zones lately, seems like. Alright, Euro NZD, I think this could be a decent long here. Kind of have this smaller zone here, and then you have this bigger zone down here, so I have my stop accommodated for that. Have an uptrend marked. It's not exact, but I think it's a pretty good guide for what we've been seeing. And yeah, hopefully it comes back for the retest and see a nice bounce there. USDHF broke this main support zone, came back for the retest, and I'm in on a short currently. Hopefully that's that's a good enough stop when there hasn't been many tests at this zone before, because I like to guide my stop based on the highs of these tests, and I guess I could have done this one way back here, but yeah, maybe I'll look into that. If it starts diving deeper in the zone, I might extend my stop above this guy here. Of course, that increased my take profit, but I have enough room down to this next zone. I think it should be okay. Your GPP, I don't know what it is with this support zone. It's not like it's had any historical significance. Maybe a little bit, but still kind of a junky zone either way. So I still am hoping it crashes through this eventually. I mean, it still has like the downward motion, like the lower highs and stuff, but for some reason that zone is just super loaded with buying pressure. USD CAD finally got out of this middle range. It's on its way up, so I'm going to take just a copy paste of this trade I did back here at this zone and hope it works out the same way. Euro CAD hoping to find its way out of this zone as a long NZD USD. Successful trade. I'm very glad I put my stop above this zone, but if I were to go back, I'd probably just place my trade at that zone in the first place, because then I could probably have a successful trade at this drop here, and I could have put another trade at this zone if I wanted to as a break and retest. That would have worked out pretty nicely, but I'll take it either way. USD CHF, just totally ignored the zone like it's nothing, and I think for that reason I'm gonna go ahead and throw that zone in the can. And yeah, unfortunate loser there. USD CHF, AUD CHF, nice break and retest of this support zone, turn resistance zone. Took it a bit, but finally got to my take profit, so happy with that one. NZD JPY, really like the zone up here, just solid resistance, able to see it, and just hit my take profit this morning. CAD CHF, this one came down to this lower support zone. I did accommodate for that in my stop loss, so I'm hoping it can break above this zone here and then continue upward. Gold kind of had this double test of this zone here, so hopefully that means it continues to fall out from here and hit my take profit. AUD CAD, watching this one closely. It's close to my take profit, but it's getting caught up in this support zone here. Looks like it's trying to bounce out. Hopefully it doesn't, but I'm going to watch it closely. This is the candle closes in about 2 hours. It has this long wick right now, which is a good sign. But if it starts to bounce up, I may just take profits because I'm so close to it. Would hate to miss out on that one. Alright, GP AUD. Thought this was a pretty decent zone here. I mean, back here it kind of got crossed over a little bit, but it's still been respected as a resistance for the past few months. So if it makes its way back up there, I'm looking to short. And then we got AUD NZD. I'm looking for a short at this zone here. Lots of good tests on the resistance side, lots of rejections, so hoping for the same result. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Make sure to leave a comment what you guys have been trading and hit that like and subscribe on your way out. Thanks.